And this is how a badass bitch makes a classic album. Because it's Barbie, bitch! Hey my trash stars, it's me, Penny Angela, and welcome back to my channel. Today is December 8th. And you know what that means. Not only is today Nicki Minaj's birthday, but today is Pink Friday 2. Pink Friday 2 was just released today, and this video, as you can probably tell from the title, is me giving my first impression review, ranking, something of that nature. Obviously, I've already listened to the album. I've listened to it more than once. It's been on repeat since 9 p.m. yesterday because I live on the West Coast, so that means I get to listen to the album on a Thursday because it's 12 a.m. on the East. That doesn't matter. Pink Friday 2. So before we get started, I just want to say happy birthday, Nicki Minaj. And I just want to say shout out to the Barbz. Shout out to people that love Nicki, Nicki fans, Nicki listeners. GAG City. Shout out to GAG City. Hello, GAG City has been taking over. If you're not familiar with GAG City is something that Nicki has been saying since about like 2013, 2014. But recently, when speaking about Pink Friday 2, she has been saying,
the gaggery is gonna take you to GAG City. Gag, 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 gag.
And now on social media, it has been trending on Twitter. A bunch of brands, influencers, musicians, everyone has been to GAG City and making these digital AI art for GAG City. I, myself, of course, I'm a Barb. I've been to GAG City. I live in GAG City. And I have opened up a pet shop in GAG City. And I even was in GAG City with Lana Del Rey. I'm living my best life in the pink magical fairyland of GAG City. This video isn't scripted or anything, so I'm just going to go through the flows and let's get started. Last night, Nicki Minaj stated that one of the features, their name rhymes with Schmilly Schmeilish. So obviously we all began to think, oh my god, Billy's on the album. And Billy is sampled on the album on the first song, which is a beautiful song where we get to hear Papa Bear. If you don't know who Papa Bear is Nicki Minaj's son. We do not know his legal name, and honestly, good for her and good for him keeping her child's name anonymous. Her song is titled Are You Gone Already? I feel this song it sets a really grand tone to the album. To hear Billy's voice and the way Nicki starts spitting on it, and she's like, this Onika and this Onika, la 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 la, wait. Now humming it right now, it's kind of giving Right Through Me, like the flow from Right Through Me. You know what I mean? Like, and I say, screw you. I don't know. As for Are We Gone Already? I personally don't think it's topping All Things Go for a Nicki Minaj album opener. I'm sorry. Like, All Things Go, it's just one of them ones. All Things Go, I don't know. It just means a lot to me, and I don't know. I'm not topping All Things Go. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but All Things Go, in terms of Nicki openers on her albums, it's still my favorite and it's undefeated. The next song on the album is Barbie Dangerous, and when I tell you Nicki did her big one, she did her big one. So this song samples Notorious B.I.G. and his flow. Okay, so first we go from the intro song, right? We start from Are You Gone Already? Then we go to Barbie Dangerous, and it's like we go from crying to it's time to put on our ski mask and mess up. Get active. It's time to get active. It's time to get active. Barbie Dangerous gives me Red Ruby. You know, like in terms of alter egos, I feel like Red Ruby. That was Red Ruby. I feel like Nicki channeled Red Ruby on that. Like, there's no Roman appearances, but I feel like she channeled Red Ruby. Barbie Dangerous is in my top 5 of the album so far. It did what needed to be done. She said what needed to be said. And if you're mad, stay mad. Okay? Like, stay mad. You're not invited to GAG City if you don't get Barbie Dangerous and you're mad. And then the next song on the album is FTCU, which stands for F the Club Up. 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 This is a banger. And not only is it a banger, it's a single. I feel like it is worthy of a music video, the full treatment. Like, it makes me shake my ass. Like, I'm sorry. It's the song that I want to be at the strip club. It makes me want to dust off my pleaser heels. It makes me want to dust off my pleaser stripper shoes and get in the field. Like, it does. Like, that's also in my top 5 so far. The next song on the album is Beep Beep. If I don't know you exist, is that beef? Murder, 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 murder. Ah! Onika Tanya Mirage Petty. Like, she is the queen of rap for a reason. No one is seeing her. Like, they are not seeing her. I don't care if you like her, if you hate her, if you think she's a mean girl, if you think she's too old, if you think she's bitter, if you think she's I don't care. Take your biases aside. No one is messing with her. Like, no one. I don't care who came before or who's coming next. No one is messing with her. When Nicki retires, female rap is done. She's a really rare talent. She is like an Elvis. She is such a trailblazer. And what she has done, and to be reigning in the industry for over 15 years, you have to give her her 10s. Like, give her her 10s. Give her her 10s. Give her her roses. You know what I mean? Like, give her her roses.
Just give a bitch her roses, though. I mean,
you know I love
just give a bitch her roses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and speaking of giving her her 10s, I love on FTCU, it says, give me my 10. Take away 2, I 8. I win! I win, you lose. Next song is Fallen For You. This is a really great song. I love the flow switch up. And I also really love how a certain someone got their lashings, because they've been talking some big stuff. So I'm happy that Nicki put her ish on the floor and she clocked it, because the thing is, a lot of people been running their mouth about the queen. She's been a really graceful queen and, you know, hasn't been addressing the duds. But after a while, you kind of have to put it in their place, you know? So she did that, and you're dust. You're a chop, okay? Bye. Let Me Calm Down is the next song in the album, and it features J. Cole. And this song, it's really beautiful. On Twitter, fans are saying that J. Cole, you know, he kind of outshined her. And it's because of the way he rapped on this song, which is basically him speaking as a man to Nicki's husband, Kenny, telling him, hey, like, I know you have this entrepreneur wife. She has things she needs to get done, how she has to move, and how you need to understand. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed hearing that story. And also, we don't often hear about Nicki's relationship and her marriage. They've been married since what, 2019? We don't really hear her talk about her relationship. You know, she doesn't use her relationship for clout or breakups or her any sort of like relationship fight. She doesn't use that for controversy or to sell records. But on this song, it was nice to get an insight of what her personal life is like, because Nicki is a really personal person, which I really admire and like about her, because I too am very personal. But it's nice that she let us know just some feelings she's having about her marriage. And of course, being married is not easy. I'm not married myself. It's also common knowledge that being married is work. It was really nice to hear her speak about her relationship. Next song, we have R&B with Lil Wayne and Tate Obeng, I believe. This song is good. I can't say there's anything I remember from it. So for me right now, it's not in like, again, it's only been less than a day, okay? By the time this video comes out, probably be like 2 days. But I will say R&B, I mean, there is no bad song on the album, but I can't say as of right now this song is standing out to me. Next song is Pink Birthday. And what I really like about this song, it's a real sexy song. But Nicki has stated previously in one of her lives that since having a baby and becoming a mother, she felt kind of cringed out making super sexually explicit songs being a mother. And I really respect that, and I respect her decision. This Pink Birthday song, I love that it came out on her birthday, which is pink. She's pink everything. I like that it's sexy and mature. It's really grown and sexy. It's freaky, but in a classy way. Raymonte on Twitter said that Pink Birthday is his new $1 million kitty.
Who's got the baddest kitty on the planet? D-boys love me, they all understand it. Whoa, deep throat.
Next song on the album is Needle, and it's a Dricky collab. It features Drake, and it's been a hot minute since we had some Dricky. If you're a Barb, Drake, there's a lot of lore and controversy surrounding Dricky. Some Barbs love him, some Barbs hate him, some Barbs feel like he's kind of shady towards her. I have my own opinions on that, but that is not what this video is about today. But it's a good song to me. It's not one of the best songs on the album, but I guess because it's Drake, it is the #1 song on Apple Music right now on the iTunes chart. I would really prefer if one of the solo Nicki songs was pushed #1 by the Barbz, but #1 right now on iTunes is Needle's Dricky collab. Next song is Cowgirl featuring Lourdes. I had no idea who this person was until last night, and I am gagged. That hook, and I'm around like a cowgirl, cowgirl. It is so good. This is another song that is single material. I feel like this song would make a great music video. I tweeted a few days ago or a few weeks ago how I would love to have like a Nicki country album. She did a joint album with Dolly Parton or something, and hearing this Cowgirl song, which is so girly and feminine and cute and pop, I would love to see like Nicki cross into country in like her own way, because the Cowgirl song has me gagged boots. I went to GAG City. It's up there for like my top 10 favorite on the album so far. Next song on the album is Everybody, and this song, OMG. This needs to be a single. I feel like this needs to be the next single immediately. It's already going up there on TikTok. Northwest filmed a TikTok dancing to it. There's already a TikTok dance to this song, which doesn't mean anything in terms of like how good it is. It's what the people want right now. It is so good. I don't know what she put in that song. Did she put in crack or something? I don't know what she put in it. Nicotine. It is addicting. So it samples, I forgot the name of the song, I'll put it somewhere here. It is a sample, but it's done so well. And it also has Lil Uzi Vert on it, and I love Lil Uzi and Nicki. They make great music together. This is in my top 5. Everybody's in my top 5 for sure. Listen to this, like immediately, okay? Go. After this video, go and listen to it. And I love that Everybody segues us into the highly anticipated Like My Honey's Blue. Bad, yeah, I keep them by the 2. It's a big difference between me and you. I ain't nothing like you or you. Hey, yo, I'm on a whole nother level. These is out of their league. These ain't batting like me. They ain't better than me. Big difference. I am #1 Big Difference stan. When she gave us a little sneak peek of this song at the 2023 VMAs, my jaw was on the floor. Jaw to floor. Jaw to floor. I was gagged boots. Like I already went to GAG City from just seeing the Big Difference snippet at the VMAs. So when I finally heard the full song, I went to GAG City. Why did I go to GAG City? Because there is a beat and flow switch up in the song. We all didn't know what the second verse or the rest of the song was gonna sound like. We heard the snippet at the VMAs and that was it. Now, obviously, I've heard the full song. Again, it's in my top 5. I feel like I keep saying that because that's how good this body of work is. It's in my top 5. How can you not like Big Difference? The switch up for me is like, that's the brilliance of Nicki Minaj. You never know what to expect. You can think, oh, this song is going to be like this, and then it goes another way, then it goes back to that way, and your jaw is just forever on the floor. and I'm gagged. Dude, I love this segment of like everybody, then we go to Big Difference, and then after Big Difference, guess what it is? Guess what it is? Red Ruby to Sleaze. I'm only on them C's if it's Breeze. Red Ruby to Sleaze. Chinese on my sleeve, these wannabe Chun-Lees? Anyway, ni hao. Who'da told thee was me now? Like, part of me is like, imagine if we never heard Red Ruby to Sleaze and listening to this album, like first listen was our first time hearing that. Red Ruby to Sleaze is one of her best songs ever. And of course I liked it when it first came out, but it gets better after each listen. It's one of her best songs. Red Ruby did what needed to be done. She just came out swinging. And she had to do that because y'all keep getting my girl all types of effed up and twisted. She had to put y'all in y'all's place. Don't ever try to queen. Don't ever try to queen. Don't ever do that again. Carry on. Next song is Forward from Trini. This features Gang, and I believe there's another artist on the song. So this song makes me want to shake my bum bum. I love how much Nicki loves her island Caribbean culture. If you didn't know, Nicki is from the island of Trinidad, and she loves her culture, as she should. When I hear these sort of like, you know, wine type songs, it just reminds me of New York, because obviously there's a big population of people from the islands over there. They love to listen to their like soca and their reggae, and I don't know, they just love listening to like songs that have this vibe. So it really brought that memory and that emotion back. So yeah, next song is Pink Friday Girls, and this song samples Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. This song is another one that I'm like, we need the full treatment. We need the music video. We need the billboards. We need Republic Records to push this song and give it to every radio station. Pink Friday Girls is a hit. It's a hit. It's so fun and girly and pink and pop. It's so Pink Friday. Pink Friday Girls is like it's a super bass grown up in a way. It's not like super bass at all, and I'll talk about my final opinions of the album at the end, but people on Twitter are getting it all the way messed up here, okay, about what the vibe of this album is supposed to be. It's Pink Friday Girl, definitely in my top 10. I feel like I keep saying that. I love all the songs, so what can I say? What can I do? Next song is Super Freaky Girl. We already know, we love, we stand. Then after Super Freaky Girl is Bom Bom. And when I tell you, Nicki, you are sick, because girl, you were out here just saying, oh, Bom Bom, this is a scrap song. I'm not even gonna put it like as an official single. I'm just gonna have it on like a music player on my website, whatever. Come to find out, Bom Bom's going to be a real song, a real release song on the album, which I love. I'm happy that Bom Bom is released officially because I love this song. They say my price ridiculous, I don't like them. Bom Bom. Next song after Bom Bom is My Life. My Life, My Life, My Life. This song is really underrated. I feel like I'm not hearing enough noise about this song, and I really like the message behind the song and what she's saying. It's another song where we get a little bit more personal with Nicki, which I always appreciate when she lets us into her really personal parts of her, because she is a very private person. My Life is a great song, and Justice for My Life, let's get that flowing in the algorithm, because I feel like you guys, not you guys, but not everyone is fully listening, but I love that song. After My Life is another song that Nicki just let us listen to once on an Instagram live, saying that she's not going to release it, and the song is Nicki Hendrix featuring Future. Nicki and Future, what more can I say? It's such a good song. It's just one of those songs where it's like, you want to have your drink, you want to have your little you just want to vibe out, and like, it's like floating, you know? It's just one of those like songs where you just slide on through. Next we have is Blessings featuring Tasha Cobbs. This song is underrated, and I feel it's underrated because you guys need Jesus in your life. You guys are giving me demonic vibes. There's a backstory too. I'll leave that somewhere in the video, where Nicki speaks about the emotions and what was happening in the writer's block while she was recording this song and writing a verse, writing the next verse for the song. And it all intertwines with God. To God be the glory. And they really took me to church. And I feel like this is one of those songs, like, if I were to play it for my mom, she would love it. Next song is Last Time I Saw You, which was one of the release songs on the album as a single. I like Last Time I Saw You. I know some Barbz have their feelings towards the song. I like the song. Is it in my top 10? No. Is it in my bottom 10? Does that even make sense? No. But I don't know. And the last song on the album is Just a Memory, and I feel like this is a great way to close this record. And I like the way that the record closes from Blessings to Last Time I Saw You to Just a Memory. Need more time with the song. I can't say like I know the lyrics by heart or anything, but I do really enjoy this song, and I like that. I like how it ended the album and it wrapped the story up all together. So overall, Pink Friday 2 is definitely one of Nicki Minaj's best albums. It potentially could be her best album, but I'm not one of those people that just consume art in one listen or even the first 10 listens and decide if this is an artist's best body of work. It doesn't work that way. For it to be my favorite Nicki album, which is Pink Print, the Pink Print, I would need to sit with it longer. I can't replace an album that I've been listening to for years with an album that I just listened to. I haven't deciphered the verses or the metaphors or fully gotten immersed in the era yet, and the album and the music videos and what's to come. Like, that all encapsulates, is that a word, what the era is, and the music too. So I'm not there yet, but I definitely can tell it will definitely rank really high in my rank. However, I do want to address people complaining. There is like an ugly side of Twitter where people are quite literally ugly, and these people always get something to say about Nicki. So Nicki makes music for the pretty girly girls. If you want someone, okay, to be wearing Timberland boots and being in a project and talking about how they have a gun in their purse, like, go listen to Scarlett or somebody. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That is not what we do over here in GAG City. Like, Nicki has always been, fuck is my MAC concealer? Where's her MAC concealer? She's been always like a badass bitch. She's always been a badass bitch. And you have to say it that way. If you're a Barb, you know why. She's always been a badass bitch. That's just like, that's why we love Nicki. She's a pretty girl that talks her shit, that writes her own music, that doesn't need a bunch of gimmicks and hype and payola. That's why we like Nicki. If you want someone to put on Timberland boots and start growling like a man and have a voice as deep as Pop Smoke, I don't know what to tell you, but that's not here. That's not us, okay? That's not Nicki, okay? Stop. Obviously, Nicki wasn't going to make an album in 2023 that sounds like something from 2010. Like, let's put on our thinking caps. It's Barbie, bitch. Okay, next thing I have to do to clock a bitch is the complaints. This album, it has pop, it has R&B, it has, like, you know, the dance hall-ish type vibe. She's spitting bars. There's something for everyone. This album is Nicki Minaj. It's everything that makes Nicki great. You guys are complaining that there's no Roman on this album, and I don't know, maybe Roman was an alter ego anyway, okay? We shouldn't get super used to Roman. You have to think from a business standpoint. The way rap music and even pop rap into the early 2000s, mid 2000s were made, that sound is not what listeners want in 2023. You have to refresh things. And also, I feel like a lot of these people that are complaining were probably 1 year old when Pink Friday came out, so they were expecting to have like a full Pink Friday rollout and to experience Pink Friday again, thinking that she was going to come out with the pink wig and give that sort of vibe. Like, Pink Friday, yeah, there was pop songs on the deluxe and stuff, but there's a lot of rap. Like, I'm just kind of confused, okay? And then on the other end, people are mad about the features. For Nicki Minaj songs are when it's honestly just Nicki, okay? She's that talented. She doesn't need to features. You guys want her to have like 100 million star-studded features, where that doesn't necessarily make a great album. Having star-studded people doesn't make a great album. What makes a great album is being a great album, making great music, and that's exactly what she did. So you guys need to go to Dudville if you guys are mad. Get out of GAG City. You're being deported out of GAG City and you're going to Dudville. That's where you belong. I just had to wake that tea up because I've been getting kind of annoyed. Ugly Twitter is like, you're ruining my experience right now. Like, stop it. Like, just stop annoying me. So since we're here towards the end of the video, I want to give you guys my top 10, top 5. Let's do top 10 in no particular order. And I have them written down here, okay? Top 10 in no particular order. Barbie Dangerous, FTCU, F the Club Up, Beep Beep, I'll say Cowgirl, Everybody, Big Difference, Red Ruby, Nikki Hendrix, Fallen for You, and number 10, I would say Bam Bam. So, I mean, in no particular order, but that's like my top 10 that I'm listening to a lot. Don't forget to buy and stream Pink Friday 2 out on all platforms and out in stores. Go and run it up, Barbz. Let's do our big one. I love you, my little trash jars, and I will see you in my next